Hey, what is up, guys? Ghost here, and today I'm bringing us all a brand new episode of Q&A Monday. So this time it is going to be number 66, and if you guys want to go ahead and get your question answered, you guys all can, and make sure you guys leave all your question down below in the comment section so I can try to get to it for next week's episode of Q&A Monday. So this gameplay is going to be playing some Uplink on Exodus, and we have some 48 dredge gameplay. Like, this is going to be the first ever time I unlocked the 48 dredge, and the first time I've been using it, of course, and like I've been using it a whole bunch as of recently. Like, in fact, I've actually permanently unlocked this gun because it's probably like my second or my first favorite light machine gun in this game. It's just so weird and it's so fun to use. Like, it's a 6-round burst. 6-round burst. I mean, that's not a 6-round burst SMG, but a 6-round burst light machine gun. Just like, who would think of that? Like, that's a thing you should be joking about with your friends. You know what they shot in Call of Duty? A 6-round burst light machine gun. But it's actually a thing. It's a thing. So it's pretty insane. And I do get up to my GI unit. I believe I go 56-5 with it, so it's some pretty insane gameplay with my first ever try with it. But that's the gameplay there. Hopefully you guys will be entertained while watching this gameplay. Let's get right into the questions though. So the first one, it is coming from Lego Ghost Rider, and he says, what do you think the best weapons are? So I have a list right here. The best weapons in this game is going to be the Kuda, the Shiva, the BRM, the HVK, the Pharaoh, the Man of War, the MA, and the XR2. I think those weapons are pretty darn good, and those are pretty much, I think that was like 10 weapons out of the name right there. I'm not entirely sure, but those are pretty much the best weapons. Like, there's a lot of good weapons in this game, and like, it's just that you have to use them a ton in order to see how good they are. Because when I first started playing this game at first prestige at level 55, I was thinking there's no good weapons in this game, they're all bad and such, but you gotta get like right into the flow with it and use everything in the game. And I've prestiged every SMG to the maximum level. I've prestiged every AR to the maximum level besides the ICR and the Shiva. Like, right now, the ICR and the Shiva, they're both prestige too, so I'm like almost there to the maximum level. So I can tell you all, those are the best guns. Those are definitely the best guns in the game, and I might go ahead and make like the top 5 best guns in Black Ops 3 just to tell you guys, what are the top 5 best guns. But those are pretty good, especially the MA. It got buffed, and that thing is just an absolute monster now. And that's pretty much the answer to your question. The next one, it's coming from Snipe Scorps 2117, and he says, are you liking Black Ops 3 right now? And what do you think that it should be buffed, nerfed, changed, or fixed? So the only thing that should be nerfed again is going to be the Gorgon. Like, every time I see that thing, which it's kind of like rarely, I barely see that thing like anywhere. But like, I think the Gorgon should get another nerf just because, just to save everybody's lives, because that thing's ridiculous. I don't know why they would release Black Ops 3 with a 2-shot LMG. Like, I know this 7-shot LMG is crazy, but like a 2-shot LMG that just 2 shots you. I don't understand that, to be honest with you. So I think they should nerf it again. I don't know what they would nerf about it, but like, that's the only thing. And what if they like change or fix? Maybe, of course. I think there's still math glitches, so fix that. But besides that, the only minor thing that kind of bothers me is the leveling up. It takes quite a long time, so just they would fix that and kind of make it just like BO2, because BO2 was just right, in my opinion, in my feel, I guess, with experience with Black Ops 2. So that's the only thing. And how am I liking the game so far? The game's great. I absolutely love it. It's probably my favorite Call of Duty game of all time now. I don't know. It's too early to say. But there's just so much of the game. I'm loving it so much. It's just overall a great Call of Duty game in my opinion. So the next question, it is coming from Elite Painkiller, and he says, can you do a series of how to get a nuclear on every map, or a video on how to get /stay on streaks? I love you forever. And basically, in this game, it's like pretty hard for me to get nuclears for some reason. Like, comparing this game to, I guess, Advanced Warfare, I guess I'm much better involving like the nuclear count and such, because in Advanced Warfare I have 151 or 150 DNA bombs, and in Ghost, that's my best Call of Duty game, have 300 chem strikes. And so far with this game, I have, I think, 7 or 8 nuclears, and the game just came out. I know that. Like, that's what I'm saying to myself. The game just came out. Give it time, and you get more nuclears in the future. And I just don't know about that though, because this game feels so much different than the beta. Because in the beta, I got 19 nuclears in the beta. So that's just insane. And I thought I'll get more when the game actually came out. And I do have a lot. I'm not mad about that, getting like 7 or 8 right now. But I really want to get them on a consistent basis, like I did chem strikes, like I did what's it called, DNAs in Advanced Warfare. But it will happen eventually. But when that happens, of course, I'll bring you guys how to get a nuclear on every single map. But the thing is, some of these maps I don't like Exodus, and I kind of don't know how to run it. But like staying inside is the main thing to do. And Aquarium, it's an okay map. I don't know. There's just some weird maps in this game that it's gonna be hard to explain where to go. But I'm still figuring out the maps, and I do have some good flow on a few of them. But I could bring like a map guide and tell you all where to go, where not to go, instead of bringing you guys how to get a nuclear, because I can't get nuclear. It's like I could get very high issues like 15s and 20s, but I can't get quite there to a 30 being on a consistent basis. So the next question, it is coming from Level Awesome, and he says, I know Black Ops 3 has just came out, but next year would you rather have a Ghost 2 or a Modern Warfare Remastered pack? So I would have a Ghost 2. The reason why, they don't bring up pitchforks, but the reason why I would have a Ghost 2 is because instead of a Modern Warfare Remastered, is because simply Modern Warfare Remastered, that means that you're gonna have, I think are you referring to only COD 4 or the whole entire Modern Warfare series? If you're referring to the whole entire Modern Warfare series, the thing is, I think that will get too old too fast, because people already play, or most people or some people have played the Modern Warfare series and MW2 and 3 and such, and to me those games are far gone. They're irrelevant now. And like I think those games would be pretty boring to play for a year, and like comparing that to a brand new Call of Duty game, I don't know, in my opinion, I think a brand new Call of Duty game would be much better. I guess that's just the way I see it. So I won't be bored, because I already know what the best guns are in MW2, MW3, and COD 4. I don't know anything about COD 4 because I haven't played it, but besides that, I just think that it'll be kind of boring playing it for a whole entire year. But that's just my opinion on the matter. So the next question, it is coming from 39 Toxic Wins, and he says, how many times have you been sent hate messages because you killed them so many times? So I think I've gotten a few of them. I probably like a lot during Advanced Warfare. So far with this game, I gotten like, I don't know, probably like a few of them, but not a lot. But like I remember in Advanced Warfare, this one guy, I was in his lobby. I think I was trying to go for either camo challenges or something. I was playing hardcore domination on Terrace, and this dude was just so mad at me because I was like kind of like destroying him and his team, and like I don't know why he was mad at me, just because I was doing good. In the first round of hardcore dom on Terrace, I was 26-0, I believe it was. So I was 4 off the DNA, and guess what happened? My teammate, since it's hardcore, he got his NA-45. He shot the floor at the flag, and we all died. So I died 4 off my DNA bomb, and I really wanted to DNA this guy because he was so mad at me and such, and it just would have been hilarious if I would have DNA'd him. And just after that, I think he just invited me to a private match and such, and he tried, was mad at me. He wanted to 1v1 me and such, and that happened like a long time ago, like during AW's life cycle. But that's just what happened right there. And I guess that's the answer. The next and final question, it is coming from TSL Adapted. And if you guys didn't know by now, or if you are like a new subscriber, he's asking how old are you? I'm 16. If you guys are new to the channel, and I'm turning 17 like next year in 2016 basically. And that's the answer. So hopefully you guys all enjoy the quad feed right there. And I'll see you guys on the next Q&A. So make sure you guys go ahead and leave down your questions. And peace out.